Welcome back. Well, after a nice big meal of ricotta cannelloni, a nice little chaser that Ida's got for us are apple puffs. Now, you're going to use the gourmet griddle for the apple puffs, aren't you, Ida? That's right, the gourmet griddle.
It's our specialty piece of cookware. It's got 7 depressions, and it's really good for doing apple pies, all that type of thing. Rissoles, hamburgers, eggs come out perfectly in there. 7 eggs at once.
That'd be great.
And they don't go everywhere.
And you don't need to use oil. You can do fried eggs in a really healthy manner.
To put your pastry in. I'm using prepared pastry, puff pastry.
Okay.
And I'm using just a cup to cut it. If you have a cookie cutter,
that'd make it a lot easier too, wasn't it? Because Bessemer cooking's all about quick and easy, but delicious.
Quick and easy recipes. Yeah. And usually, if you go and do a demonstration, this is a wonderful thing. You can serve them dessert really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just show you how easy it is with the pastry.
So you just need a little bit of thawing time.
That's right. And of course, you need 14 of them.
Now the cup's bigger than average, isn't it?
That's right.
So how would someone at home choose a cup?
For a little bit bigger, or if they have like a little measuring cup, they could use that one. Yeah, and then you just go like that. You don't have to be fancy, and you put it in there like that. Easy. Doesn't matter if it pops out.
Super.
And then we put our mixture is canned apples. I'm using something really quick and easy that everyone has in their pantry.
Sure. You don't necessarily want to be peeling apples and
cutting
them up.
No, not at a demonstration.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You want to get the sales at a demonstration. You'll find that just plain apple is also good with cinnamon and sugar. This is it. And you just pour it in, and not too full because you don't want them leaking.
Okay. Now remember that all of these recipes are available on the website, bessemer.com.au, and also if you phone the number that's on your screen right now, you can actually organise to have Ida or one of the other great demonstrators from Bessemer come to your home and give you a demonstration, which is probably the best idea, isn't it?
That's the best. Usually you can get your cookware a little bit cheaper as a host, and of course, you know, the lady will show you the recipe in your own kitchen, on your own stove.
So a couple of advantages, all sorts of incentives for hosts.
And also you can pick the item that you want that the demonstrator can cook for you.
Right, and show you exactly how to use it.
Works.
Yeah. And
So
I presume too in the demonstrations that people will say, well, look, I've got this recipe and it's my favourite. How could I adapt that with Bessemer? Particularly with the stovetop cooking.
That's right. So now we just put the rest in. Just
okay,
like that.
So the other ones just go right on top there.
If you've got fingernails, it's good. But
acrylics would work nicely?
Yes. But just press it down like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, really pressed down because it's not rising in the sense. And then, of course, we cook it, not in the oven, of course, because Bessemer cooks on your stove like a hot plate, like a oven, and we're using the lid to build up the steam in the pan.
Okay. Now, I asked you this with the crepes too, and I think it's quite an important point for people, particularly who've never seen Bessemer before. Little apple pies like that, how long would they take in your average conventional oven after you've heated it?
They take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It depends on your oven.
Yeah, sure.
But in the gourmet griddle, about 15, and they're all ready.
And you've used less power. You haven't had to wait for the oven to heat up.
That's right. Using your oven, you use about 1,000 watts. And with Bessemer cookware, you're just using one little pan and on a low heat. Because cooking a cake and that, you do a low heat. So they're ready. Okay. There we go. Put the lid on, and we have the vent open.
All right.
There's a little mark on the lid there where the vent is.
Okay.
And you put them on your stove. And then when they're nearly cooked, you can lift them up any time. Nothing's going to happen. When they start to brown the sides, you turn them over and take the lid off.
So you're going to get this golden brown, flaky parcel all over. So you just flip them out.
And it doesn't open up, and it just crisps the pastry in there.
One of the things that I've noticed about Bessemer and about their coating in particular is that nothing ever sticks to it. So the flipping part of this will be quite easy.
It's easy. You just need a little spatula like that and just lift it. And because they're not sticking, they just come out.
Right.
Yeah, very easy.
Remember that we have got some super deals. If you want to have a demonstration, there's all sorts of incentives. If you want to purchase right now, then just call the number on your screen and talk to the operators and they'll walk you through it. We have hundreds of dollars worth of savings on the Bessemer show for you today, which is great news. And if you're after some of these recipes, then just log on to bessemer.com.au. They're all there.
That's it.
Right,
that's
so
good.
now lid
That's
on
it.
and
Lid
onto the
on
stove.
And onto the stove, and you keep your eye on it for about. It takes about 10 minutes, the first, and then turn it over another 5 minutes.
All right.
And that's it. Easy.
Well,
And you've
Ida's been busy backstage
Yes.
before the show, and here's some that she prepared earlier. Have a little look at these, and do notice that all the way around they're crispy and golden brown.
Perfect size.
Oh, they are just fantastic.
Yes.
So you're talking about 15 minutes for a yummy, delicious dessert.
And you can give it to 7 people.
Yeah, that's good too,
If you
isn't
have
it?
a dinner party, it's quick and easy.
Or if you're particularly hungry, you know, maybe
You can
maybe
eat
a
them all
couple of
yourself.
these. They just look
true.
fantastic. And you could fill them with anything, really. You've
That's
done
right.
apple. I guess you could do apricot or pineapple.
Well, I've done even mince pies. I've done with the mince, and I've done apricot. Even fresh bananas you can put in that mixture.
Gourmet savoury
Yeah.
pies. Why not?
Yep.
And as you said, eggs, little
Well,
quiches, anything like that in the
mince pies
gourmet
are really
griddle.
nice too. I have done them at demonstrations, and they come out beautiful.
Christmas mince pies.
Yep.
Fantastic. Oh, Ida, they just look
Thank you.
terrific. Thanks very much. And you'll be back with more in just a minute, as we both will. We'll see you then soon.